Hi everyone, it is Diamond VSG doing my 6 week post-op video. Um, I guess I should start calling this like car chronicles because I swear all my videos are in a car. But I am 29 years old. I'm 5'2". Sorry, my highest weight was 230 pounds. Day of surgery, my weight was 222 pounds. As of today, I'm 194. So that means I believe I'm 3 pounds down from last week, 36 pounds down from my highest weight, and 28 pounds from surgery, I think. Sorry, I think I said that right. 20 pounds down from surgery. My surgery was March 24th, 2017 at Robert Wood Johnson in New Brunswick, New Jersey. The surgery was performed by Dr. Static. So now I got that out the way. I had a nutritionist appointment today, and a lot of things that I was scared about or nervous or had fears about, I was actually reassured today. So my nutritionist, I told her some of the things that I've been eating, and I'm like, I don't know if I should have been eating that. Like with the trip that I just came off of, I was at the airport a lot. I got stuck in Houston an extra night before I went to Louisiana. It was just a lot of things. And they had a place called Burritos. It's kind of like Chipotle, basically. You can do burrito bowls, tacos, stuff like that. So I did a kids bowl where I had like a little bit of refried beans. I did pulled pork and ground beef because they didn't have any more chicken, or they were still cooking chicken. And I told her I did the queso, the melted cheese. It probably was not so great, but I did that. And I did the onions and peppers. They were cooked onions and peppers. So she said, being that she asked if everything agreed with me, and I felt that the ground beef didn't. That's something that did come up. So she said it could have been the fat content in the ground beef that didn't agree with me. But she said that that wasn't a bad choice. She said, I know you said you did the queso. She said, but there was your fat. That was the fat right there, that you were supposed to have. And then you had your protein, and then the beans are also good for proteins and fiber. So a lot of the decisions that I was scared that I was making as wrong food choices, she said they were actually fine. Um, of course, the main thing with the protein is, or the meals is to get your protein in. Since I've been lacking with protein, I told her about that. She actually gave me some suggestions, and I think I have, yes, sorry. I have the suggestion here. So she told me about Atkins Advantage, EAS Carb Control. It's a purple container. I guess she said they have it at Walmart. Muscle Milk, which is what I'm going to, I've tried the organic. I couldn't find the regular one. The organic wasn't terrible, but I want to get the regular muscle milk. So and the pure protein. And then I was telling her about the bread situation. I'm like, listen, I miss bread because I haven't had bread. I haven't had pasta, stuff like that. I was like, maybe like every once in a while, can we do some type of bread? So she told me about this bread that's actually not really bread. I don't know. It's called 647 bread, and it's by Schmidt's. And she said they usually sell it at ShopRite, and it's 40 calories per slice. She said you toast it, and it's like regular bread. Like gives you the texture like bread. So I'm going to be looking for that, and I'll let y'all know if I found it, and then, how, it tastes. Because I kind of miss bread. I was like, I just wanted Italian sub or something just so bad. And actually, when I was at the airport, I did get an Italian sub, but of course I took the meat off of the roll. I actually did like a little meat roll up kind of thing with a little bit of mayonnaise and mustard, and I ate the roll. I don't even think I ate the whole roll, but it had like salami, a little pieces of it wasn't ham. It's like can't think of what it is, but it's like it's pork, some type of ham or something. I don't know. And a little slice of pork provolone cheese, and I rolled it up, and then I kind of was eating on that, got full, and then I just threw the rest of the stuff away. Um, I'm gonna add in this video some before and after pictures of myself. Again, I'm not seeing a difference, but people say that I think I saw a little bit difference in my face. That was like the only picture that I really saw some type of difference in. The picture of the body shots, I was able to put the dates on it, but the body shots will be from March 22nd. And then the first picture that's going to be on the left hand side is going to be March 22nd. The picture that's on the right is going to be May 4th. I just took a couple days ago. So again, March and then May of this year. The facial pictures, one is from February of 2016, and then the one that's going to be a more recent picture is from last week, which I believe was like April 30th, April 28th. So that facial picture, it's an old picture. But like I said, I did see a little bit a little difference in the face with those two pictures. Body wise, again, I'm not seeing it. Maybe it's me, maybe it's I don't know, a head thing. I don't know. I'm just not seeing it. Um, but she was telling me that, stay on the track that I'm staying on, because she said, what they look for is 10 to 12 pounds a month. And I actually did 12 pounds in the month. So since she seen me, I lost 12 pounds. She says, so, you're right on track, which again is reassuring to hear. And I did explain like some of my concerns with her about, me comparing myself to other people. Mentally, I want to still eat things. And she said, that's going to happen because you're getting used to all these changes. And then on top of that, of course, I have hormones changing because of this freaking birth control. So at one point, not to get too personal, but at one point I had my time of the month like back to back. When I started the birth control, I got my time of the month 2 days after I started it. I had it for about 4 days, then it stopped, and then like the next week I had it for 5 days. And then my doctor was telling me I was probably going to get it this week because I'm on the placebo pills until I think Tuesday of this week. But it didn't happen, so hopefully it does not happen. I'm praying I don't get another one, because 2 weeks back to back was aggy. So there really wasn't too much I wanted to talk about in this video. I just kind of wanted to check in and kind of just share that. And I was thinking about maybe doing a video of like when I travel, like one day basically just showing you like things that I eat, and some of the things that choices that I may or may not have. I'm thinking about kind of doing that video. I tried to do one of those videos about 2 weeks ago, and I started off good, but throughout the day it was so hectic, it was hard to keep taking short videos. So I'm gonna try to do one of those as well, just kind of in the middle of the week. Like I said, I go to work on Monday, so I'm gonna let y'all know in my next video how that goes at my job. There is one person when I was in Texas. I to this particular facility. I've been there about 20 times already, so I know the people, they know me. And one of the ladies there, she knew I was getting it done because she actually had it done, so we were talking about it, and she was telling me about her experience. And she was like, oh my god, you look so good. And I'm like, thank you. I don't see it though, but hey, cool, thank you. So it's cool to hear other people say it. And again, mentally, I gotta get it together. What my nutritionist did recommend too was if there was a pair of pants or outfit or a dress or something that I wore, before, that was like a little snug, she said put that on and then use that same pair of, whatever it is that you put on every, couple of weeks or every month or whatever it is, to kind of see where you're at. So there is a pair of pants that I was able to fit before, but they were really, really tight in the leg. So I'm gonna try those on, and I'll take a picture. I'm probably gonna do it tonight, so I'll take a picture, and then when I have a comparison picture, maybe I'll post both of those pictures. But I felt that was a good idea. But a lot of my clothes, I was telling her, are like stretchy type of material, so a lot of my clothes I'm not seeing anything in, even though yes, I'm losing some inches in certain places, because she says she sees it in my face, and she says she sees it in my midsection. Again, I'm just not seeing it. But at this point, I'm staying positive about it. It is what it is. I feel like I'm getting better at certain things, and I think it was like a lot of anxiety about what I was eating, and she reassured me. I mean, but with me having that appointment, I felt much better because I was able to get all of my concerns, my eating concerns, what I was picking to eat, my overeating. Oh, that is actually one thing I gotta tell y'all. So remember I said I was dumping a couple of times? Okay, so I figured out what it was. All right. So she said you eventually get to the point where you get to eat between 4 and 6 ounces. I am not to that point yet. So those numbers were in my head, 4 to 6 ounces. When I measured read my pamphlet, it said 1 ounce of, meat and then another ounce of whatever else. Once I was home, I used my scale, and I got 1 ounce of meat in. I was full with the 1 ounce of meat. On the road, I'm not able to measure my food. So I think because I'm not able to measure it, and I don't know what an ounce looks like, eyeing it, I think I was overeating, and that's what was making me have dumping syndrome. So I just bought a scale. I actually have it in the car with me. I just bought a scale, and it's a digital scale that I'm going to take with me when I travel, and hopefully, that's gonna help I asked TSA if I could bring it with me, and they said, yeah, you know, he said, just kind of tell them ahead of time, like, you know, it's a food scale in there. Because I was like, is this going to be like paraphernalia? I'm not trying to get locked up because I think I'm trying to sell some drugs or something. So this is the scale. It's very small. This is the box, the full box. It comes with a little leather case or something like that. So that's something I'm going to keep with me to travel with, and that's going to help me with my portions. So once I really figured that out, like literally it was like an epiphany. Like the day after I did my 5-week video, I'm like, yo, when I'm home I weigh my food. When I'm on the road I don't. So maybe I am overeating a little bit, and that's why I'm feeling sick and doing the dumping and stuff. So I was like, oh, then once I realized that, like I said, when I'm home I can do it. When I'm away, it's a little tougher. I kind of gotta just like take a bite, sit there, wait, see if I'm full, stuff like that. So that is something that I was like, okay, so that's, hopefully the scale comes in handy for that. I'm trying to, I really thought I had a lot of things to talk about, but I really don't this video. Oh, see, look, they just coming to me. I need to start writing stuff down. So I did try this. I started this workout regimen. I don't know if you guys probably seen him on Facebook. A lot of sponsors videos on Facebook. Body by Obana, if I'm not mistaken. So I contacted him just to kind of see what kind of regimens and programs and pricings and stuff he had. And he has a couple different programs. One where he gives you, they're all supposed to be personalized. They're supposed to be, you know, whatever. They're supposed to, one is a meal thing where he tells you, you know, what to eat, how much to eat, stuff like that. Another one is gym workout. Another one is a home workout, and then there's a package where you get all three, or you can do a combination of any two of those. So I decided to start off with just the home workout, and he was like, oh, I thought you wanted to do the meal too. And I was like, I did want to do the meal, but to me it makes no sense to do that because I have a nutritionist. Like, I go to her and we can kind of figure that out. So I just decided to do the home workout. The reason I chose that is because with the home workout I can do it when I'm on the road, and I can do it when I'm home. I don't have to be in the gym to do these exercises. So right now I'm 3 days in, I think. The first 2 days, oh my god, my body was so sore, because you have to do a fitness evaluation and send him your results. He, you know, gives you a video of what he wants you to do, what he wants you to write down, and you send it to him, and then he comes out with your workout regimen. The first day of the first evaluation, it's called 8 rounds. In between each round, you're doing jumping jacks for, I think it's 30 seconds or 40 seconds. And then each exercise that he give you is 60 seconds of you doing it. So, for example, I think the round 1 was jumping jacks and then squats. Then it was jumping jacks and then squat jumps, and then jumping jacks and then high-low planks and stuff like that. So you different things up until you get to 8 rounds. So again, it's 40 seconds of jumping jacks and then 60 seconds of whatever he tells you to do. So my legs were a little sore the next day. Then he sent me to work out that next morning, and I started that workout, you know, that night. And I already did squats the night before. Squats was incorporated in the first night. My legs were so, oh my god, it was so hard for me to squat to use the bathroom. I was like holding on to stuff, trying to sit down. It was ridiculous. But like I said, I'm on day 4 now, day 3, day 4, I think day 4. And my legs after the third day was like no problem. I mean, it was fine. I wasn't in pain. I feel like a little tightness or whatever, but as far as me trying to hold on to stuff while I'm sitting down like an old lady, that stopped. So I'll let y'all know how that goes. Basically, you're supposed to do it, whatever the regimen is, for a month, and then get back to him. And then you do the fitness evaluation again, and then he basically sees where you are and then gives you another workout plan. It's a one-time fee. I mean, I'm not promoting him as of right now. I'm gonna wait to see how this works for me, and then, you know, I'll, you know, say yeah, go for it, or don't. Again, it's my opinion. Of course you can do whatever you choose to do, but you know, that's something that I said, you know what, let me get something where I can do again at home, and if I'm on the road, I can, if I don't want to go to the gym, I can do whatever I got to do in the room. So we'll see how that works out. And that is pretty much it for today. I'm gonna add the the pictures at the end of the video. Please leave any questions, concerns, comments, anything, you know, on the bottom of the video. Please subscribe, please share my video if you like. And that is it. Thank you for watching.